Do you have a household income of less than $100,000? If so, you might qualify for low or moderate income housing. Stay tuned to learn more. What is up, everyone? It's Brian Castro with CALHFA, and today we're going to talk about low-income housing. Now, generally, across the county here, we have two different programs. There's low-income and moderate income. So if you don't qualify for low-income housing, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's no help out there for you. There still might be other assistance through moderate income housing. So as an individual, most of the programs require you to have an income of $60,000 or less. If you are a family, a lot of the time you can get help for $100,000 or less, depending on the size of your family and depending on if you're going to be in the low income or moderate income bracket. Again, you're going to want to cross-reference everything I'm saying here with the specific city and county and state requirements, because they're going to change pretty regularly, especially as time goes on. And plus, every city and county and what have you have different requirements. So please do your homework. Don't just take my word for it on the numbers. But in general, if you have a household income of less than $100,000, I think it's worth looking into. Before you get into anything else, we need to also remind you that low-income housing is hard. There's going to be a really long wait to get into anything, but the wait is well worth it because the prices are astounding. So first things first, you're going to need to reach out to your lender and make sure that your lender, preferably a mortgage lender, not a bank, is going to be able to work with the California Housing Finance Agency. That's going to be the first statewide program. They don't always have a lot of funding or a lot of help, especially in Ventura County, but it's the first place to check because that is our best state program. Once we get past that agency, we're going to be looking at the county level. Countywide, we have two main groups that can help, both with rentals and with purchase. That's going to be the Cabrillo Economic Development and the Ventura County Community Development. Both of these programs offer help for, like I said, rentals and purchase, and they do have a fluctuating budget and fluctuating programs at any given time. So it's going to be really hard to give you specific advice on what exactly they have available, but they're going to be your second call, or maybe first call if your lender's calling the state, to see what programs are available on the county level and see what help is available on the county level. Once you get past the county level, you're going to want to type in whatever city you live in for low-income housing. Every single city across Ventura County has a low-income housing program, and they do have help. Granted, some cities are much more helpful, like Oxnard, than others. Oxnard is one of the most beneficial cities to live in Ventura County if you do have low income. And they're actually expanding, in case you guys haven't seen the news, the River Park building, which is fantastic news for people that require low income housing. So what kind of benefits can you look forward to for low-income housing? Well, you're going to be looking at reduced prices that are typically locked in with a rent or mortgage control. You're going to be looking at down payment assistance, which is huge if you don't have the $30,000 or you need to get into some of these homes. And there's going to just generally be a lot of assistance in the program and handholding to make sure that you don't get yourself into a tight situation. The downsides, again, are that a lot of these programs are city-specific. So, for example, for the city of Oxnard, if you are not currently a resident of the city of Oxnard, you cannot qualify for the program. There's other cities like the city of Thousand Oaks that I believe is more flexible. They seem to let anyone who qualifies income-wise into their low-income housing program. And some cities like the city of Cabrillo, the wait is really, really long. Now, in general, the wait's going to be a minute no matter what city you look at. But, for example, the city of Cabrillo, they have about 2 affordable housing units pop up every year, and the line is a lot more than 2 people, so that takes a while. If you have any more questions about low-income housing or you need any help, you know what to do. Call Castro, and I'll talk to you soon.